Wait, Kayla.
It was a phase.
She went through a whole
It was when I went to college.
She was eating, literally.
So knew everything. I all knew everything.
Tonight, season 4, baby, we coming at y'all live, of course, man. If you haven't been here before, tonight is a night where we do Intercut, man. Intercut Live is an interactive live podcast. You can comment. If you comment, we read your comment out. We'll shout you out, man, and we'll get you involved in the show. Also, people that are here listening can sit down in the seat and they can comment as well. So, let's have a conversation. We're in the barbershop. It's treated like a barbershop.
What's
up?
Talk about what we want to talk about in the barbershop.
What's up, Tori? Tori back with me another season. Let's do it.
Another season 4. How many years? Almost about 4.
4 years now.
4 years.
Something like that.
I'm just always happy to be here. I mean, this is what I look forward to every Thursday. I've been working, y'all. I'm happy.
But you're still here, though.
Still here, though.
The original Aunt Viv is still here. Season 4. She made it longer than Aunt Viv. No light skin replacement.
No, for real.
Speaking of, what's happening, Kayla? Welcome.
Hello. I'm grateful to be here.
Welcome to season 4.
Like I was saying the other day, earlier today, I was like, I feel like I got my peach. So I'm glad to have made it to season 4.
Level up.
Look, there we go. Like every Thursday, I hope to be here.
Big shit. Fabo, what's happening, baby?
What's going on?
Welcome back, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Man,
You know,
tell the people where you from. What's your name and everything, man. Reintroduce yourself.
my name is Fabo. I go by Your Country Cousin.
Period.
I am from Brookhaven, Mississippi. Shout out to the SIP. Shout out to the town. But, you know, in San Diego right now.
Welcome back, man.
Shit.
Chilling.
Welcome back. And last but not least, y'all know I had to bring her back, man. Another season. D in the building. What's happening, D?
What's good? You already know.
You already know.
She big chilly.
D came with some.
I'm relaxed.
Cozy, comfy over here.
Fuck with it.
Everything cozy.
Well, y'all know we in the cut, man. Let's do it. Y'all ready to get into some topics?
Let's get into it.
All right, man. So tonight, man, we gonna call this episode. Shout out to Kayla for this topic. Chicago. Kayla's from
Emporia, Virginia.
And of course, country cousin, Mississippi. So this is gonna meet people from all over the place. So our topic tonight is gonna be surrounded around like, how do you find your tribe? How do you find your circle? How do you find, because it's real clicked up here. I realized that. Like,
Who you rocking with?
Yeah. So like how you develop your tribe, and we're gonna talk about the importance of that. But before that, we're gonna get into some subtopics, man. We're gonna have a little fun tonight, man. So first topic, we're gonna go trending topics, man. Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri Richardson in the news. She's redeemed herself.
Sha'Carri. Let's not mess that up, baby.
How you say it? Sha'Carri?
It's Sha'Carri. She said it's Sha'Carri. Don't fuck it up.
Appreciate y'all looking out, man.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to get
I'm just gonna make sure.
Sha'Carri tribe.
Mess up us black
Now start
women
over.
name.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Intercut Live, man. It's what DJ Ball, man. Sha'Carri Richardson is in the news lately, and she just actually won, man. It's crazy because if y'all don't know the back.
On top when she lost that race.
Tell us what's going on now. What's going on now, Ball?
Man, y'all tell me. Y'all been reading.
The 100 meter.
Yeah.
The 100 meter.
You know how this works?
No, I honestly,
Okay, so you got.
I might look like a track star.
You
I ran track one time. They recruited me in high school because I had some legs. They was like, "Oh, you look good for hurdles."
You look like you run track.
I went one day. I said, "Oh no."
You're like, I really.
And now my best friend, she did it back in her name was
And it's
Brittany
hot.
Davies. She
Terrible
did
best
it,
friend.
and I used to tell her, "Girl, why you running? We've been running our lives. We need to stop running." But she was really good. But I'm just saying, I did it one day, so I don't understand all the lingo. 100, whatever. Tell me what it is.
I'm gonna give you a breakdown real quick. So Shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson. Shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson, man. Beating the Jamaicans, too.
For real.
Because they
be doing
dominating
their
this
thing.
shit. I don't think we had a female 100. I'm going to tell you what a 100 is in a minute. Like Caleb was trying to tell you, a track is 400 meters, one lap around. It's 400 meters. So when you hear these 100s, that's basically a quarter, a sprint, and then
straight.
200.
The
That's
straightaway or
That's a
the
straightaway.
curve?
That's right on the straightaway.
Yeah.
And then the 200 is a straightaway and a curve, which is half the track. That's a sprint as well. So when you hear 100 meter, that's what it is. It's just a sprint, 200 meter. And then 4 by whatever, it just means 4 people running that
Oh,
amount.
okay, yeah,
So,
like a relay.
4 by 1, 4 by 2.
Yeah.
So then when you hear that, that's what it means. It's 4 motherfuckers passing a stick going
One
200
lap.
meters.
Okay.
Yeah, well, they do 2 in the
That would be a
200.
4x4, but
That's
yeah.
a 4 by 4
Oh,
as a
okay.
whole.
All
Yeah.
right, y'all.
So boom, just like that. That simple as that.
right.
Speaking of that,
Shit either.
Noah Lyles. Y'all know who Noah Lyles is?
No.
So right now he's
It's a
like the
black
fastest
boy.
man in America right now, right? So he came out and had some comments. He runs the two.
Oh,
he just
yeah.
won the 200. He won the gold in the 200
this
too.
so good?
We swept that. We ain't did that in a long time. So we fast again.
Okay, what was the competition?
The 200 meters.
No, I'm saying the competition. Like, what was they
Olympics.
doing?
Is it the Olympics?
Oh, it was
not
a
the
world.
Olympics.
It was a world champion. Now it's 2 years out. I think it's a year out or 2 years out.
The Olympics is next
It's
year.
next year. So
Yeah,
it's like
they're going
every
to be in
year.
Paris, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Niggas
it's like
in
the
Paris.
national. It's like the nationals, and then they do like a world tournament.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
so
It's like a qualifier almost.
Okay.
So if you win this,
okay.
you don't have to
There you
like
go.
trial next year. You already get an automatic slot. You in the
To the
top,
Already in
Olympics?
there.
top times and shit
Okay,
like that.
cool.
So it's like Olympic trials, but
Basically,
they count.
You,
Okay.
You can medal. Yeah, you can medal and shit. So we swept in the golds. We got all the gold medals. So Noah Lyles came out, Fast Man in America, and he came out and said he just took. I guess the NBA took some strays because he was like, "How y'all call yourself NBA champions when y'all only win in America?
Oh yeah, the world champion.
Y'all can't be world champions and
Yeah.
y'all only playing in America."
I
Well,
agree.
I'm not a sports fan, but
Mm-hmm.
I think like okay, world champions. You would compete against world, so that's like the Olympics to me. A world championship is the Olympics.
They do.
but we have people in the NBA that's not from the U.S. right?
And they the best in the world.
So when we talk about NBA, so
They
the
doing
thing
their
is NBA. You know, we're America.
Yeah.
Everything we do is the quote unquote best.
That's the military.
Well,
you talking, girl.
No, I'm just saying that. I mean,
Go ahead,
Right.
go ahead. What you
The
think?
ego of
You
it
think he
all.
had a point?
I mean, yeah, there is an
ego.
ego. There is an ego to it, but I mean, for the most part, the best people in the world in the NBA is over here. Like even the people that's from over there come over here to
Low-
be in this league. You feel
Okay.
me?
Low-key.
They want to play for us. They want to play in the NBA.
The
That's
best
where
in the
money-
world.
Right. That's where the money is. Now I understand his take on. You know, y'all don't play the whole world, but even then, we still go to the Olympics and we dominate.
That's,
We still go to the Olympics.
That's how I
and win
feel.
gold, bro.
But the
do.
thing is, low key, whoever can't make it to the NBA, they go to Germany.
Yeah, they go
Right.
overseas.
They go over there and playing your
They go
weak ass
to China.
non-world
all these
league.
retired
They do.
veterans, when
They
they
go
get
to
done
leagues
playing,
and
they
what
go
else?
overseas playing for Lebanon.
They go to
Shanghai.
And yeah, Shanghai. The White House is
Yeah.
right now getting all
go to
types
Russia.
of love.
They go to
Yeah.
For real.
Okay, so can we argue that because the NBA is comprised of
Can you hear me?
majority black men that motherfuckers might be world champions now?
We are the best in the
Hey,
world.
You
That's what we
cannot
do.
say like bro, athletes.
Don't say it,
they're
baby.
athletic.
We
like,
are,
I'm
Yeah.
we are the
They're
best
athletic.
motherfuckers in the
They're
world.
like I'm telling you,
Y'all did
dominating
it.
athletics. Like, it don't
The
matter.
genetics don't lie.
The
don't
But as
genetics
far as
matter.
saying world champions, I understand he don't like the wording. of
Okay,
it.
yeah.
He don't like the fact that they're called world champions. You feel me?
I be feeling like that whenever I see a restaurant to be like world famous, and I be like, who done heard of you?
Right.
Who told y'all that?
Speaking
Why you
of,
world
that was like the
famous?
party.
Who else know you besides me?
The greatest pizza in the world.
Low key, that was like the party my homegirl made the chicken. She's like, my world famous. Bitch,
right.
this chicken ain't been around the world, bitch.
You don't know
World
nobody
famous chicken.
Everybody ain't tasted.
I feel him on that level. Like, all right.
I understand what he was getting at, but at the same time, it's like,
Yes.
We are better than
It's not
most.
valid.
why bash the NBA, bro? When
Baseball do it.
you team USA.
But he was feeling like the representation of track stars don't get the same level of
Respect.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
fine.
ain't nobody out here buying world championship track hats. Bitch, they ain't doing
I
that.
feel
Ain't nobody wearing like
They
no
only
track
do it when
clothes.
it's
They
about
get
to
their
be
own types of
Olympics.
endorsements, though. They
I
do,
mean,
like Gatorade commercials,
If you have a problem with it,
commercials.
develop a jumper.
Don't nobody want to
No.
do.
Change sports if you got. I'm just saying, if you got a problem with some niggas shining off what they do like best, like nigga, Be best at that then.
Like I said,
Did nobody tell you to run?
I think it's the word
Right.
that he don't fuck with.
But I don't like that.
If they called them the American champions,
Or,
I don't think he would have a
That
problem.
shit corny.
But they
in
can't
Europe-
because
But in Europe, they have, or they can call them
The
US
European
champs.
Championship.
They have a Euro League,
Yeah.
and whoever wins the
yeah,
Euro
yes.
League is the Euro champ.
Right.
But the thing is, like we just said, we recruit people from all over.
Right.
So that's why we call it national.
And I was
and-
just saying, we technically don't have
World.
an American basketball league. We have a national basketball
Exactly.
league.
I think the
We
difference-
do, and it should be.
I think-
National.
Anybody can play here, yeah.
Can come to the
Hence
NBA.
why it's
You
the
just have to be the
world,
best.
because
And I think-
everybody in it is from everywhere.
That's what I was saying about America in general. Because you got the World Series and baseball didn't catch a stray. You know what I'm saying? They call it the World Series.
That's a fact.
But you think
That's
about
true.
it,
I never even thought
the
about
best
that. We
need to
baseball
call
players
it
in the world
Dominican-
play in the MLB. The Dominicans,
The
the
Dominican
Jamaican, the
series.
fucking Japanese, all them.
Yeah.
Ichiro, like what? Ichiro was the name?
Yeah.
He was cold, and now they got another one,
Ichiro Pena?
Suzuki. No, this motherfucker cold. The new dude. He
So
ain't
is
coming back.
the
He not from
U.S.
here.
just dominating overall?
I think the
Yeah.
U.S. is dominating in sports because we are the United States, meaning we are comprised. This
A
ain't nothing but a
diverse-
whole country full of
melting pot.
motherfuckers.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Melting
Or what
pot.
did you
A
say?
whole bunch of, like what we're gonna talk about later, a whole bunch of transplants all in one land. And I mean, that's why our food is the best, because you literally getting food from everywhere.
Everywhere.
What
You
y'all
know
had
I'm saying?
today? I had Mexican.
That's why this
I had
country
a
is
Thai.
supposed to
You
be.
get Thai food.
It show you
I
what
had
happened when you
Mexican.
learn from each other.
You
for
had
real.
Thai? You
I
had
want
Thai?
Thai
I had Mexican.
And what's hey? Are you being culturally inappropriate when you eat
have
Mexican
some
food?
American later
Hell no,
on.
that's
Let me ask you that.
American.
If you eat
Are
Taco
you
Bell, you will.
are you being culturally
Whoa,
inappropriate
chill.
when you eat another culture's food?
If you eat
No.
Taco Bell, you will.
Right.
Cause
I'm gonna get
Taco Bell-
oxtails.
It's
y'all wanna say?
Because they're profit. No, because they're profit. Like they are profiting.
Yeah.
Or
So
No,
what if
they
a white
not.
girl bought some braids and put some braids in her hair just because she likes
Don't
braids?
even
Why
go
we don't
there.
go
we
there.
ain't got
I'm just asking a question.
That's why.
No, that is not the same.
Why?
We can't even put that together.
Because it's disrespectful.
White women can't
It
put braids in
ain't
their
meant to be
head.
like that.
Where this
I'm
come
asking the
from?
question.
It's
White
not-
women can't put braids in their head.
They
Bye,
can.
Fabo.
I'm asking.
They
That's what
can.
I'm
Bye.
saying.
We ain't going
What's your
there.
intent?
I eat Chinese food. I fuck some Chinese food up.
What's your intent?
I don't feel like I'm being.
You trying to put your hair away for a couple weeks, or you just think
Or you
that
just
shit look
doing it
cute?
for a
Right?
concert.
Or you gonna just let
And I like
They
that
might
came
just
up.
think you fly.
And that, you know, the
They
next
do.
white lady I see with some braids, I'm asking, what's your intent?
Yeah.
For real.
Are you trying to put your hair away for a couple weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to look like me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a different wrongs.
That's true though, because they might be trying to look like me, but I could tell based
But you
on.
gonna-
like,
But I ain't never
about-
seen
You
where it
gonna
actually
check
looks
every
good.
white
That's
girl
the
you see
thing.
with braids?
At all.
No, I'm gonna do the
never
first
seen
time. I
that.
never have. I really
It always
don't
looks
care.
ridiculous.
like,
Like,
why?
They be having shit sticking
It's
out.
like
You know,
it just doesn't look good.
It doesn't.
Not a good look.
Like
for
y'all
them.
seen the girl off of Hustle and Flow? And it's like, if you think
that's my girl.
Yeah.
Don't do her.
Yeah.
She's in
Girl, though,
charge.
she's in charge.
She's in
Yes.
charge.
She was in charge.
not in charge anymore.
Now, speaking of that, man, talking about that cultural shit, like I want to get into this Erica Mena stuff real quick. So Erica Mena was on Love and Hip Hop Miami the other day, and she got into it with Ice Spice. Y'all know who Ice Spice is?
Jamaican
That
lady.
wasn't
Jamaican
Not
artist
Ice
or something.
Spice. Her name
That
just
wasn't
Spice.
It's Spice,
Just
not Ice Spice. I'm
Spice.
sorry.
Bro,
What's her
I'm
name?
weak.
Spice something. Not Ice
Spice.
Spice, but
Yeah, just
what's her
Spice.
name?
They just
Just
call her
Spice.
Spice.
Something.
It's Spice something, but
Yeah.
they be calling
Okay,
her
we're gonna
Spice
call her
for short.
Spice, right?
Yeah.
So she got like
Makes
blue
sense.
hair right now. You know, she always had like colorful hair, whatever. She got blue in her hair right now. So they out there arguing, and Spice said something about her son. You know what I'm saying? So you know
Like
how people are
everybody
about their
else do.
kid, right? So
Her
she was
son don't like her, is
Yeah,
what
like your son.
she
So she
said.
started saying that shit, and she was like, "Bitch, don't do that." Like she snapped, flipped the table. You know how I get on the reality shows, but I don't think this was fake. A lot of that should be scripted. This wasn't scripted. They was finna bang on that motherfucker. So it got really personal, and she was like, "Bitch, don't mention my child. Don't do that." And then she got to saying some shots.
Spice had blue hair.
She had blue hair, and then she shot around and was like, "You fucking monkey, you blue monkey." And the way she said it, it was like, "Whoa!" Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Was
that.
it?
It's the way she said it that kind of.
What
You
is
know what
her? What's her nationality?
I think she mixed up with some shit, but
I think
I think
Hold on,
she's
we gotta.
Hispanic.
Hold on, let's look this up.
I think she's mostly
because that's
Hispanic,
important.
But that's what I'm saying.
important.
So
Yeah.
sometimes it's like we be giving these people like she's been profiting.
Passes.
Yeah, she's been profiting
She
from our
do.
culture for the longest, but she has a history of doing this. I think she called some people back in the day. She called somebody some black monkeys before. You know what I mean?
Just
She's
like
Dominican?
Natalie.
Okay.
What is
Young.
she?
She's Dominican.
Dominican. So
See?
She
I
not
think
black,
a lot
baby.
of Dominican people
She got
do
some
feel
melanin,
like
though.
She have
they
African
are.
in her.
Yeah, they like
So
they black.
would she be considered like Afro Latina?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Afro
Yes.
Latina.
Yes.
People don't
Okay, is
Yeah.
Cardi Afro Latina?
Yes.
Okay.
So how do y'all
Because
feel
people be
about
what-
that? Though?
People be like, Cardi be saying the N word,
Yeah, of course.
whatever. You know.
But that's just like
Afro is
Mexican
the
people out
past.
here.
The Afro is the past.
okay,
I
so
think.
Cardi does get a
I think
pass.
people looked at it more so as like a colorism situation.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I
More
can
so
see
Light
that.
skin, dark skin.
Yes.
It was more of a
that.
colorism thing.
I can
than
see
it
that
was
too.
racism type of thing.
Because
Yeah.
we've seen that in the
Very
media.
much
Yeah,
so.
because I mean
That's like Natalie Nunn.
Yeah.
Her,
Yeah.
she's real big on talking about a
Black-
dark-skinned
black
woman
this,
or
yeah.
this, and it's like he said, it's colorism.
Still hate.
That's
Hate
true.
is hate. You
Go ahead,
can't put no
For real.
makeup on that shit.
What
That's
you
like-
was saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I'm saying it was a real big colorism issue because, like they were saying, a lot of times darker skinned women get those type of lashes. I mean, light skinned women catch it too
Yeah.
from other people, but you know they throw them strays out there at
Yeah,
each
but
other.
dark-skinned
when
women get
when
it
they
more.
upset.
When they, yeah.
So,
So,
I
do
mean,
you think
she
when
caught a stray.
do you think when someone's upset that is the truth
Yes, sir.
leaking
Yeah,
out?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because when they
People
do,
speak their heart when they upset.
Yes.
2 times people speak their heart when they
She's-
upset and when they drunk.
Yeah.
She said, and she went as far as to say, I guess Spice had a situation where she almost died.
Yeah.
She said, "Bitch, you should have fucking died."
Yeah, she said you should have died on
Yeah,
this
I
table.
heard that
dead.
too.
That's a whole.
I mean,
different type
now-
of-
no.
that's a whole different type of animosity.
You know what I'm saying,
bro.
though?
When
That's
you play-
another
doing
level.
too
When you
much.
death on a
when you play by
motherfucker,
my life, I don't care what
Exactly.
I say.
how many of
Yeah.
you all would say something like that?
never. It would never come out my mouth, and that's what I was thinking too when it comes to the
how much I
colorism.
hate your ass.
Even
I ain't
if
gonna
she
say
is,
never.
even if she's
Yeah, I
technically
know.
black,
I ain't
right?
gonna say
Never.
never.
I ain't gonna.
Well,
I
which,
ain't
hold
gonna-
on. Let's run it back. Let's make sure that we're clear.
Yeah.
Let's make sure I'm clear with my questioning,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I just asked how many of y'all would say that, but
Say what?
specifically, I'm talking about the fact that you should have
shoulda
died.
Oh,
I can't see myself
Yeah.
saying that in an argument.
yeah,
G.
you should have died.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I can't see
Yeah,
myself
no.
wishing that on nobody.
That's
'cause
So I'll say
You know how mad I am.
that
I might leave the
to
room
be,
and it be me. You feel me? Like I
to
can't.
be clear,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
be
I mean,
clear,
I'm like, you should die then.
It depends
To
on
be
what they
clear,
did to me and
Right.
who it is.
I may say that, but I was never your friend to begin with, and I don't know that I would have a
Can't say that either.
reason to fake it and then accidentally say it when I'm mad.
Yeah.
But I may say that because
Like,
I
you really meant
sometimes I do go a little overboard if I don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
Just being real, y'all.
Yeah, no.
Now,
That's
would I say
anybody.
that? Would I
But
say that to a
anybody.
friend?
A friend,
No.
if
Would
I
I say that
consider
to a
you a
friend? No.
friend,
Shoulda
I
died.
would
Somebody
say
that I
some random
don't
motherfucker
like.
or some motherfucker I just kick it with that I ain't really like
fucking with,
gang
and then
with
they
like
do
that.
something. So
Yeah, I tell you.
so
that
a
shit.
lot of
My
times,
friend,
'Cause I
especially
did-
not one of
I
my
did
best
say
friends,
that.
of course
right?
not. No.
So a lot of times, honestly, as I meet people, I read energies, if you will.
Yeah.
I read energies, and if I feel a little off, I may not immediately fault you for it, but I still feel that way. And if something comes along afterwards and it verifies my feeling, I might
You might say you
I
should
might
have
say
died.
some fucked up shit like that.
cheating.
Not I
You
mean
never
not
know.
to the I might say it.
To that extent.
I don't know if
you
I
just
can
never know.
wish death on nobody like that. That's wild.
And I ain't
Taylor,
shit.
you making that face.
And let's just say I ain't shit.
That's okay. I mean, at least you're honest
Look,
about it.
I know myself. I know how.
Taylor,
ruthless.
so you would wish death on somebody? Like, no problem? Like, boom.
I would never say I hope you
It's like
die.
you don't want
Yeah.
to.
But I will say, if I am displeased with the timeline of your life,
Right. Cause no, so you're not wishing death on them. That was
It's just
already a
something like
situation that existed
it was
where
supposed to happen.
When
It's
you were
like,
supposed to
well,
die, you
damn,
should have.
you
died.
didn't.
She said,
Like,
I hope
damn,
the
God.
timeline comes to an abrupt end.
Ain't no listen. You
I
can't
just
put no
wish
makeup
death on you. I just, you know.
Like, damn, God. She was supposed to die, but the doctor saved her.
Right.
Y'all can put makeup on that shit if you want to. That's some hateful shit.
Hey, man.
bro,
You are absolutely
Like I
right.
said, it depends
You
on,
don't like
it depends on who I
somebody.
say it to.
Yeah.
It is
And,
hateful.
and what's the
I never
context,
said I
you feel?
wasn't.
Because some motherfuckers deserve
Let's
it.
be real about it.
I may wish death on myself on you, like as far as like you're like I'm dead to you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
hell.
like that just mean like
Hell no.
forget I existed.
Now, I kill people
like you
in
know
my
what I'm
mind all
saying?
the time.
No,
Yeah,
I done
type
said some
shit.
shit. I done said some shit.
I ain't never
kill
did it
people
the
in
other
my
way
mind
though.
all the time.
I ain't never
I
wished
wish-
death on
Same
nobody.
thing. It's ball. That's the same thing.
It's not.
If you dead to them, then they dead to you.
I'm removing
Right.
myself.
No, don't
G.
even try and make it like you always want to make it like nigga. No,
I
if
think I
you
have-
dead to them, they dead to
Yeah, I done did
you.
some
So
people.
so
No,
if you
because-
say no, listen. You what you're saying is I am dead to you.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean is if they call your phone, you telling them don't call my phone,
Yeah.
right? But if they do call, are you answering?
No, I'm a ghost.
That means that their ass is dead to you as
Can a ghost
well.
answer a phone? No, you still alive. I can see you moving. You walk.
Boy, I'm done.
You just
I
walk
ain't-
past.
Don't
me,
try
I
to
can
PG
see
that
you.
shit.
Like
Heck no.
You dead to me. That means your ass is
I'm
dead.
just keeping it a Beansky. You know what I'm saying?
my
Anyway,
God.
about this Erica Mena shit, right? So I look at it like this when we talk about whether it's colorism or racism, whatever, right? Her calling her a blue monkey, I feel like whether or not you consider yourself black, I don't know no black person that'll call another black
Anybody
person a
else no
monkey
monkey?
like that. Like,
Not in
I'm
that-
black. I'll never in my
Black
life
people know,
think
like,
of calling
they don't
y'all
say
a
that.
monkey.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Now,
saying?
what about-
That wouldn't even cross my
That's
mind to
why
say
I was
that.
like,
You feel
hold
me?
on, what is her?
Y'all ain't never called nobody no monkey.
I got a coworker
Sit your
with some
monkey
big ass
ass down.
fingers. I be
Right.
telling him he got gorilla fingers, but that's about as far as I go.
See, a white dude
But
can't
it's
say
don't,
that.
they don't
big
say
as
it as
hell,
an
though, bro. You gotta
insult.
see
Like,
them
you know what I'm saying? They don't
Them
use that as
hoes
an
huge.
insult.
Yeah,
Right.
like if somebody's climbing around in here, why the hell you climbing around like a monkey?
Like a monkey. But a white person can't say that.
Please don't.
Hell no.
When you
Because
jumped
what
on
the
that
fuck you
gate like a
mean?
monkey, you be
Right.
like, hold on, bro. The
You're
fuck?
eating a banana like a monkey.
Right. Look at you
Hell
eat that banana like a monkey.
Hold
Where you
up
read
now.
that?
They
Bang
from
in that bitch.
Mississippi.
He from Mississippi.
Yeah, that sound like some Mississippi
They can't
shit.
say boy, none of that shit. That
Yeah.
sound fucked
I
up.
get
But
offended.
no,
I don't get offended by boy.
for that to be-
it depends on your tone.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
yeah.
It depends on your
But
tone.
I'll say this for Erica Mena, for that to be her comeback statement, she been thinking
She
that
thought about it, yeah.
She it's not that she was doing a slur. It's that she thought the bitch looked like an actual monkey.
Yeah.
That I feel like that's really where it came from, and it was like a double edged.
I could slide on that.
Some shit that stung, so she wanted to say some shit that was gonna.
But
sting
she has
you.
a history of calling people monkeys. She's done it before.
Cause she knows it's
Oh, we
gonna
already
sting.
Now,
know.
where that come from? So again, when
That's
we think
her
about
yeah.
context, you know that she's Dominican. Yes, just to be clear, Dominica has
Afro-Latina.
different color shades there,
Yes.
and they do not like the Afro Latina. So that is something that she just like. Honestly, growing up, nigga
Light-skinned.
Yeah,
nigga
dark-skinned
was the
girl.
thing. What Antoine Fisher? I didn't know what my name was for the first 15 years of my life. My name was nigga. And that is something that I was grown with, and I say it, but I don't. I mean, I just don't even think of it as something like that I need to curtail.
Yeah.
But so when she says monkey, it could be that she and her family, who
May
are
have-
Afro Latinas in DR, were called monkey because they do not like the darker complexion. Hence why, what's that guy's name? That baseball player.
Yes, Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa bleached
Changed
his
his
skin.
skin.
You got to understand why people do crazy things
Yeah,
like that.
it's deep
Bleach their
rooted.
skin because it's deep rooted. He
Yeah.
probably was called monkey,
She
and he
probably
wasn't
got
even
called
that damn
monkey.
dark
Dark at all.
She probably got called monkey because she had a hint of melanin in her. So it's just like one of those words. But again, like I said, for that to be the first thing you fucking say,
You
But
felt
she
that.
likes-
she
skin,
been
though.
thinking that.
You felt
I
that.
can see that if she was
She
dark.
been thinking
Right.
that. She
But
is
she light
like
skinned.
she not
Like you said,
not
she
to
got
them.
colorism.
You again, not to
she not-
them.
but she not there. She here. She been here for a
It's
while.
Dominican people that's my color.
Yeah, big fact.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
on a comparison in the scale
Right,
in
so-
America, she's light skinned, but in comparison in the scale in DR,
She
But
still
she,
light
but she
skinned.
been,
Afro
People over
she
there
been
that's my
here.
color.
She been here long
She
enough
still dark skinned.
to
I mean,
where
she still light
she's
skinned.
not. She knows she not in like she not in the DR. Like
so
Right.
I can't slip up and call him nigga.
Shut up, nigga. Nah.
you
Right.
can't call him a nigger. No,
Not like that.
No.
No.
I ain't never said an ER.
But I'm
exactly.
telling y'all.
But that so that's where the slur comes in.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Yeah.
that's a slur. Like that.
The
yeah.
way she
I don't
used
care.
it,
Well, you
it
know,
ain't
could have been a
no-
monkey.
It ain't no pass on that.
No, I'm not making her pass on that
She
one.
could have been a
Hell.
monkey, not a monkey.
So people
She
calling
used
for
to
her
say
to get
that.
fired. Let me ask y'all this question.
I'm not even giving
Do
light
y'all
skinned
feel
women
like-
in general. I don't care if she's from America.
Should she be
you don't
fired?
Get a pass on
I
that
don't
one.
care.
Should she be fired from the show?
I don't care because
Fired from the show?
It's
no.
what you
It
call
don't
it.
matter.
You know why?
There's worse shit that they be
should
doing.
she get
Yes.
fired?
There's
Yes.
worse shit that they
Will
be
she
doing.
get fired? No, because the producers behind that show are what color?
Black.
Are they?
Yeah.
So you,
Mona Scott?
you
It's a
need
Yeah,
to
black,
tell
yeah,
her,
it's a black
They don't care. That's why they say it
Mona
be.
Scott, yeah.
That's why they say it be
fucking
written already in the storyline.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I be
why
saying
They put that shit together.
Hella
man.
and
Who said
So
that?
she
even
knew she was gonna
Homegirl
call
was
her
like it
Blue
comes
No, no.
with the.
Let me tell you this.
She didn't,
probably
but
did.
she knew it come with the show.
Right.
That wasn't scripted.
No,
I seen that
that
scene.
wasn't.
No.
They ain't them motherfuckers
Is that
acting
the
that
one
good,
that
bro.
where it was like the behind the scenes?
It
Where
probably
it wasn't behind the scenes
script
with
is
somebody.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
you
so
good.
sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, you're probably more important.
Well, that's why I like to see black man dominance.
Black man dominant.
I was
She's
just-
stupid. I believe it. Her ass.
I was just saying, this shit threw me up.
Go ahead.
I was just saying how they write the scripts and the scripts are like loose scripts.
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
tell you like a
Anything can
general
happen.
idea of what you're supposed
Yeah.
to do
Right.
on the motherfuckers,
Right.
and you just go in there and you
You
kind of
go.
like act it out.
Yep.
So when she flipped the table, it's kind of like improv.
I don't think that was fake.
It's kind of like improv.
No,
comedy.
I
She got upset,
Yeah.
so she was like,
She does that a
"How
lot.
am I gonna react in this
I
situation?"
can't see
Okay, so let me tell you how you can easily do it. Let's say that this podcast had a
Let's do
reality
it,
show,
baby.
right? And y'all know me and Ty had some beef. Y'all knew I had a problem with Ty, right?
Tying the cut,
So
y'all.
tying the cut over there. Shout out to Ty. So what you would do is you would get us drunk, get us in a room together, and then be like, y'all need to have this conversation on camera drunk.
That we
You know what I'm
already
saying?
knew
And
would
you
be.
already know it's gonna go how it's gonna
Yeah,
go.
it's gonna go,
You just
yeah.
gotta put the niggas in there. It's an experiment. It's like a fucking
I
social
can't
experiment.
remember what interview I saw. I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was Jessica Dime or something like that. But she was like that they will tell you like
Yeah.
just a brief thing like such and such is here and this is who her baby daddy is, whatever. So
Yeah,
she'll
yeah.
come in to the scene and be like, oh yeah, like I know your baby daddy, blah blah blah. And then whole time they don't like they never told her that such and such
It
beefing with
creates
Yeah.
drama. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, that's
Oh,
what they'll
I'm
do.
fucking
knew.
mad because don't
That's-
set me up for no bullshit.
Yeah, that was what she was
But
saying. She was
that's
like,
what
they
you're
set
signing
you-
up for,
She was like,
yeah.
they set you up.
They
Like,
already
they don't
know.
tell you the whole thing.
Have y'all ever?
They give you a
Look,
little
I'm
basis.
bring
when we
it
do
to
our
topic.
our reality show, I'm set. I'm
Hey, we good at that shit. I'm
putting some people in the same
I've been
room.
saying we
I'm
need
a-
us
You
a
gotta
show.
do what
We
you gotta
need us
do.
a reality show,
When you
bro.
saw how we were.
Hey, that's coming
in
soon.
hot
The
tub.
podcast.
Exactly,
coming
right?
soon.
When you was doing the whole skit.
The whole thing.
That's
I'm
another
telling you.
story.
Improv, man.
Improv.
Got to be cold at that shit. Speaking of improv, let's talk about this one. Switching channels.
Yes.
Let's talk about the pros and cons of fucking on the first date. Let's talk about
Ooh.
it. Let's talk about it. We
Who you
grown in
gonna
this
run into?
bitch.
Yeah.
We grown in this bitch. What's happening?
Man. Who has did it?
Done
Fucked
it.
on the first date?
Did it?
Did it.
Oh,
Done
Did
it.
it? Done it?
I don't fucked on the first date.
Yeah.
And I'll do it
Yeah.
again.
right.
No, I'm just-
And I'll do it again.
Right.
do it again.
Why not?
But was it really a day? I was in Netflix and chill.
Same
Ooh,
thing.
I mean, it
He
That
depends.
is
said
not a
same
date, sir.
thing.
I mean, it depends. It's different
First
situations.
night.
What you think it
Yeah.
was? What you think it was?
It wasn't.
Did
no
it feel
date.
like a date?
Okay,
Did you think it was a day?
If we
Did you
kicking
think
in
it
the
was
crib, watching TV, we order some pizza, we got some drinks.
That's the first
Everything's
one.
covered. Shit, that's
Everything's
cool with me.
covered.
If that's what you want to do,
I'll bust it open over that.
you feel me?
She said, I'm a simple gal.
Right? She like
simple
that's all you
gal.
need.
If the vibe, if the vibe is
Say, oh,
right,
is that
Right.
pepperoni?
Bro, we in that bitch.
And I'm digging you,
if the vibe is right,
and I'm attracted to
Half the
conversation
you.
time it
is
ain't even like Netflix.
It can't
for
just
real,
be
though.
No,
No.
but you know how
No.
the vibe is now. Like, oh, is that spinach on that pizza?
sure.
Also, too, you got to be
Oh,
interested.
you got some sausage.
That's what
on
it
that
come down to
pizza.
for real.
Not sausage.
Yeah.
I think it's just a level of
I
interest.
want all
Yeah.
the pork.
If you ain't digging them, then yeah, hell no, you ain't about
No.
You
to be.
said digging
Okay,
them
so
or
look.
digging
Like
Digging
digging.
them.
I want to get
Like,
into the
yeah.
pros and cons of it though. So let's
Okay.
say it's already happened. Okay. What are some good things and what can be some bad things?
Bad things is if you
What could
fucking
go
wake up
wrong,
with
right? Oh, waking up with something. Yeah. Clearly,
Oh, no.
No, I don't worry
clearly,
about that.
clearly.
Hey, all y'all be responsible. Use your dinner dams.
Yeah, that's
Hell
Listen,
no.
I ain't using that
Yeah.
goddamn dinner dam. I'm telling you
Use
right now.
condoms.
I feel like in a situation where I guess the person is immature, because that does happen. I'll say, because I've been to college and shit.
Let's talk about it.
There are some guys who, if you fuck on the first date, then they'll judge you differently and be
Yeah.
like, oh, well then,
Tell
like, blah, blah.
everybody and shit.
And it's like, but you was just as much
You
of a
was fucking
slut as
first
me.
too.
Like we was
Yeah.
both
You was
fucking.
fucking on the first night too.
Yeah, so it's just like little situations like that. I
Ain't
say
my
that's a con when you're dealing with someone who's immature. I
Yes.
think mature people,
Yeah.
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 if the vibe is right, like nobody's gonna judge you, bro. Like what we.
And I like how you said, I think it's the
What we doing?
age bracket of it. Like if you a grown person
Yeah.
and you already know and you established, then 9 times out of 10, hopefully the nigga knows and then
I
he
ain't doing
can.
no fucking 90 days.
Big
shit,
doing
big
that
shit.
shit. If I
Yeah,
want,
I need to see how to
if
do
I
90 day
want,
rules
if I
is
want
wild.
some of that,
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
9
get
day
some
rule.
of
Wow,
that.
real quick, I
Right.
gotta come in the cut. What's your name? Where you from? Talk to the people.
It's time. I got a con for the fucking on the first night.
Okay, let's do it.
So, especially for people with no kids
Mhm.
and niggas know that you ain't got no kids.
Mm.
I done came across an individual that said, "Ooh, you ain't got no kids. I'm about to fuck that body up and give you a kid."
Oh.
Like,
Uh-uh.
so now, not only am I tripping, like, not only do I got to bring my own, provide my own protection,
Yeah.
but it's like I got to keep checking. You know.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta keep feeling. You gotta keep feeling for the balloon. Yeah.
Making sure it didn't slip off and shit.
No, big
wild.
time.
That nigga have it in his
You talking
hand.
like that? You ain't getting up in there.
Yeah,
That means
Yes.
You
You talking like that? You ain't getting up in there.
Hey, you gotta take the
You
good
gotta
with the
leave
bad
it alone.
tied. That means you got your shit together. But the
wild.
bad, he gonna try to rape
But
you.
shout out to
nigga
the
to
ones
tell
with
you
kids.
you
though. Ain't nothing wrong with no
Wow.
kids, but it's a little scary, you know,
Uh-huh.
when you have those type of encounters when people know you ain't got no kids. So,
So did you do it?
First night.
hell no.
So first night you gotta watch out for the bus bums.
Yeah.
They in that thing to try
Not the
to
bus bum.
what?
Niggas be trying to niggas be trying to go raw
Hell
first
no.
night too.
Niggas
Some
trying to go
niggas
raw
don't
first night
care.
ski.
Some niggas don't
Take
I
them
need
time.
the papers too. I need to see some papers.
Oh, God.
For sure.
Oh God.
So Ty ain't
That
doing
is
it on the first
nasty.
night, y'all.
Nope.
She not gonna do that. You ain't got no
She
papers.
gotta make sure you got your shit together too. So you
What's the
trapping.
time range on the papers? It need to be a week out. Week
Anybody got a
before,
pro?
Same day.
Anybody got a pro?
I'ma say
Give me
a
some
pro.
pros. Give me
I'ma
some
say a
pros.
pro.
Give me some pros,
It was
Kayla.
everything I imagined that shit would be. I'm telling you, it was like a dream come
Right.
true.
Worth the
I
ride.
was like, I'm gonna say that was a pro.
The pro was just being worth the ride.
And then, and guess what? I was back for Mo. You look. So yeah, I
Hello,
said that's a pro.
yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like fucking on the first night
it's
usually
fulfilling a
means
fantasy.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Yeah,
That's what
okay,
it
I
is.
agree.
Usually,
It's
it
a
usually
vibe.
comes from a good thing. You feel me?
Yeah,
It's only a few times when you just like, all right, man, like I'm just.
Especially
doing-
wasn't, yeah.
Or you just like beforehand. If you really don't want to fuck with the motherfucker, but
Yeah.
you like, I'm kind of.
You feel like you
Yeah,
pressured.
I'm kind of horny. I
No.
can do it. Like, let me just get it out the way.
So when
It
you
might be the first date.
question on to the panel, you know. So if you fuck on the first night, are you considering that it might be a one night stand? Like,
Yes.
I don't think
you
so.
just kind of have that in the back
Okay,
of
so
your
look,
head, like this
absolutely.
might not.
Let me
be.
answer this. I agree with the panel on that. I think that if you do it,
Yeah.
that's because you feel like it's a vibe there.
Yeah.
And if it's a vibe there and y'all like it, you still got the vibe plus the sex. Now, yeah, why not do this?
You
again?
probably
You know what I'm
will.
saying?
Probably.
Yeah.
So you probably not anticipating
Oh,
it
probably
being a
likes
one-time
it.
thing.
And
It
that's
probably
how, yeah.
does.
Unless
work.
I think one night stands happen when two people vibe just enough to be like, you fuckable, I'm horny, you horny.
Ew.
Let's just
I
get it
think-
over
yeah, I
with.
agree.
mean, that happens to people.
I
They grown.
understand. Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
They don't ill everything. You yuck everything first of all.
Yeah.
So
Everything.
can't talk to you about all this.
Man.
But she said, man,
She does.
it's the dental
like
damn
everything.
queen over here and shit. So like. I
Live
feel
a
like-
little, Tori.
But I feel like
Live a
this though
little.
too. Like when you dating somebody, let's say like they really want to do it, but they scared of how you gonna feel.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's kind of a turnoff. Because if I'm telling you I don't care, like you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna
You
judge
gotta
you.
be for real.
You gotta respect people for real. Like
Yeah.
you gotta respect do it when somebody ready. First of all, I don't never want to do it if you ain't ready. Like
Right.
that's the
That
worst.
ain't gonna be no fun.
That ain't gonna be no fun, right?
No.
So
What do you
I
mean?
agree with that because I think when you ain't ready, you can feel it in the sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
like,
You can feel like the
Niggas
reserve. You
I
can
really
feel
don't
all
like,
that.
it's like you pressuring someone.
Don't give me no pussy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't give me
Here,
that.
nigga.
Right.
No pity pussy.
Right, don't give me no pity pussy.
Yeah.
Put that on a shirt.
You can keep that.
I like
Don't give me that.
That's wild as fuck.
Don't give me no, I'm just giving you something because I don't want you to go nowhere and get it
Yeah, man.
elsewhere shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can
bullshit.
feel that shit. When you know what you're doing, you can feel that shit. Like,
see, yeah.
it ain't the same.
That's how I feel
Yeah.
too. I get
What
the
it feel like?
mediocre
It feel
dick.
yeah.
Like no
effort.
It feel like,
It feel
yeah.
like it don't want you
Just
to
a
be
little
in
bit.
here.
Yeah, it feel like you just getting through it. Like, you
They
know, I
don't
don't want
put
to have
no
that
type
kind
of
of
time or effort into it. They just
Yeah.
in this
For real.
motherfucker trying to.
Huh, here you go.
I think when it's a
trying to
certain
get them
passion
rocks off.
involved. Right.
Right. That's hilarious.
But my thing is like I done had some situations where I guess I was just like, like you know, after we like,
Oh, you got
I done
some
been, I was
pussy.
like, yeah. But like, I appreciate the ones that be like, you ain't feeling this, bro. Like I appreciate
Ew.
that. Like
Right.
be like, bro, and I'd be like,
I can
'cause
tell you ain't
especially
feeling
if
this.
it's, yeah, especially if it's like after an argument or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
The only times I done get like it's been with somebody I done been with type shit,
Mm.
and they just be like, bro, like they'll get, please get up off me. I appreciate
That's
you.
grody.
Have you?
Yeah.
See, y'all gonna get me going into multiple questions.
Oh, my
Okay,
goodness.
no,
Ask-
we
ask
Have
the
y'all
question.
ever? Have y'all ever like tried to get some and then it was like nah? Ever
Yeah,
been
and I be
told
like,
nah? Like they was saying nah to you. Mostly
I think
for
it's
the
more.
women.
I think
Oh,
it's more for
you
a
asking
man.
them 'cause-
Mostly
Yeah, 'cause
for
that's what I'm
women.
saying.
Have you ever been trying to get a little piece and they said no? The man said
Y'all ever been
no.
rejected, G?
I feel
Fact
like
that y'all gotta
I
think
have.
that hard.
I feel like I have.
Maybe from my baby daddy back in the day. It's like
He trying to come back. He trying to
It's
spin
been
the
on some
block.
like,
He was like,
nah, I
nah.
ain't showered or
Nah,
some shit
nah.
like that.
No, no.
Oh,
But
so
my
nah,
thing-
I
okay,
ain't-
but this-
hold on, wait.
Yeah.
He might have had some stinky meat. He ain't want to give him no stinky
He said
meat.
no, I ain't showered.
Yeah.
That makes me think that man cheated.
I mean, probably.
Hey,
How you
hey.
cheating? Now looking back, bro.
Hey, how we go straight to
He
cheating?
putting dirty pussy in bitches for
He
years.
could have been hooping and was like, I don't want my presentation of my dick for the
Yeah,
first
right.
time.
Wow.
Niggas be
To
fucking.
be some
Look, hold
hooping
on,
dick.
hold on.
Like, I'm
Never have I ever
The
had
nigga been
sex in the
cheating
park.
because he want to wash
in
his
the
ball.
park.
Never have I ever had sex in the park. Put your hand up.
Sex in the park?
In the park.
I mean, yeah, but not on some musty.
Hold on, hold on,
Like,
hold on, let me
are you
play.
trying to make a musty point?
Y'all nasty. It is a musty point. 'Cause
But
y'all
no.
nasty. What I'm saying is the man said, I ain't showered.
Yeah.
The shower right there.
Face ass.
He ain't shower and then come back.
He ain't
Tori, this
moved
supposed to
to-
happen to you because this seems
Right.
very, very
Yes, because
No,
I'm like, I'm
not
trying
that.
to get.
Not
Flashback when the nigga told her he ain't
So I
showered.
believe a nigga if he told you. Don't
He
use
told
this
me
shit to
I
get
had
your
a nigga tell me
advice.
he had a headache.
Well, yeah,
But
he
he
probably
was-
had a headache.
He
No,
was
nigga, the nigga was mad. But anyway.
You gave him a fucking
Was he
headache.
was he
Right.
there at the house
His
with
ass
you?
the same.
He was like, I ain't fucking her.
Nigga has a migraine. Fucking
Was he there
Look,
at the
I got a
crib?
tendency to make niggas mad.
But I'm be honest with you. I feel like that was on
Sorry,
somebody. I
that's
was about to
not
go
good.
down there. You know, like.
Ew.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh no, man,
You
you
can't-
gotta stop.
I feel like it was one of them.
You can't twist the
situations.
below yourself.
Yeah, the nudie in the booty.
But no, to answer your question,
Yeah,
knowing
okay.
that nigga, it could have been he had some. He had some.
damn.
He already had
That's
some.
good that he
He's a
told
wild
you not
nigga.
to
I'm guessing
because
this nigga
damn,
turned out
Right.
you
bad.
would have gave
I mean,
me
I'm
some.
saying it could have
But
been.
yeah, to my point, yes, I have had somebody turn me down because they was emotional for whatever reason.
Okay, so
For whatever reason.
okay, let me
We
speak to
know.
that because
I ain't
I've
never
said
too
no.
emotional for no
I'm gonna say this. I've said no
I ain't gonna lie
before,
to you.
but
said
I don't care how
I
much.
But
said
that's
no
okay for
before.
the man.
Go ahead, Bob.
I said no because we had
Oh,
never
it's
did it
okay.
before. And again, I could feel it. I knew she wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? And I knew she was finna give me that thing
Nigga
because she
said
didn't want
she
me to
ain't
go
ready
do
for
it
that.
nowhere else. But in my mind, I was like, I don't want to do this because I knew it wasn't gonna be
Yeah.
right, dog. And I don't know if that's just me being an old nigga because my younger self would have.
Yeah, you are.
You gonna feel better when it's over. You know what I'm saying? The young me was like, when it's over,
Say it like this.
you gonna be glad you
Throw
did
that
it.
ass
You know what I'm
up.
saying?
Throw that ass up.
Ta-da-da-ta-da-da. But like I don't know, like the older nigga now would be like, nah, this shit finna be corny. You know what I'm saying?
Corny.
Yeah, like I know you ain't finna.
Because you don't be wanting that mediocre dick
Yeah.
or coochie at all. It's like
feel
either
it.
for
But my
any
bad,
of them.
y'all, for
I'm serious.
Sex better when you really like a motherfucker.
Yeah, when
you
you
can kiss
into
them in
it,
the
it
mouth
be
and
like,
not feel
oh, yeah.
weird and shit. You know.
For real,
That
like
shit be
damn,
fire.
motherfucker doing this.
That shit
So
be
when we
fire.
talk about sex on first night, where did it lead? Like, I mean, I know we all raised our hands to say we've done it.
Yeah.
What did it lead to?
relationship?
12 years of marriage,
A
my girl.
relationship?
I done
bullshit.
had to
Well,
lead
you
to a
married,
situationship. I done had to lead to a relationship. I done had it. Now I don't know what the fuck we got going on.
It depends on how good it is, G.
All right now, a good vibe. Go ahead.
We'll say that.
My very first one was pandemic. So
Oh.
That was your first busted open.
because I was
first
with
one?
my son dad for like 19 years.
Ooh,
Okay.
shit, yeah.
Y'all didn't fuck on the
So-
first night though.
Needed some strength.
Nah.
You and oh,
He ate my pussy though, but because that's what I was
and you
about.
Shout out to
know what?
It
Pops.
was a pleasure.
Is eating pussy
no, that-
ain't that fucking? That's oral sex.
No,
That
that
don't
is not fucking.
Nah, they don't
There's
count.
no
That is
penetration
fucking-
involved.
That's not
No,
fuck.
it's not
That's
fucking.
intercourse, but
With
it's
no
not
penetration
fucking.
with
That
it.
ain't
It's
fucking.
sex.
It's intercourse.
That motherfucker can't say he
That ain't
fucked
no
me.
intercourse and that ain't fucking. That's head.
Yeah.
I hope y'all use that.
Right.
You gotta suck a little
You need a
pussy.
dental dam. You need a
Oh,
dental
wait,
dam
was you counting
sponsorship.
me?
Suck a little pussy. Yeah, look down. You get a sample. You get a sample. What was the question? What was the question?
Okay, so you guys said that you would have sex on the first night.
Yeah.
Where did it
Oh, what did it lead to? Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
so this
but
is what I
where did it
found.
lead
No, I'm being serious. I'm gonna be dead ass, right? I'm a true believer in this statement. It's not how long you make me wait for it. It's how good it is when you give it to me.
Okay.
Because if you make me wait 9 months for some trash,
Right.
I'm finna be hella mad now.
Hella.
You know what I'm saying?
You made me wait for
I
this
waited
shit.
9 months for this.
I'ma
Uchi
cry.
owie, terrible
Soon as I
ass.
get
You know
the
what I'm
car.
saying?
Owie.
I'm just saying.
Uchi out.
No, I'm just saying, like, don't put me through
Owie, I
hell
love
for
that.
some
You
for
thought
some.
she had the
soon as I get
Uchi
the
Wally Wally. She had the
Right.
Uchi Owie.
She got the Uchi owie owie.
That ain't no Uchi
Right.
owie.
You done made me wait, be
Bit
disciplined
my
for this
dick in there.
C minus ass pussy. No, man,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
Hell
can't get down.
no.
No,
Tori,
but-
So what happened?
Okay, so if you like, I've had first. I remember I met somebody on the first day I met her. You know what I'm saying? We ended up hanging out all day, whatever. Fucking like, long story short, we had sex. I ain't touching nobody, talking to nobody. I cut all the motherfuckers off. Like it was
Oh, it
9
was
months
like
of
that.
only her. Yeah, it was only her.
Okay.
That
Uchi
month.
That was
Wally
good.
I just liked her.
Yeah. You did.
Sometimes it be like that.
That's those. Yeah.
Digging
But you
up.
old school though. So.
No, I mean like yeah.
But Tori, what about you?
Have you ever busted open on first?
Oh, yeah, I've done it one time. We slow dance in the living room
Oh,
type
God.
shit.
Oh,
in the
hell.
living
nigga.
Nastiest way in
Right, he
there.
finessed that thing.
Hell no.
I don't know why you
And
slow dance in the
did,
dark.
we did slow dance in the
Common
living room.
knowledge, she actually lost her virginity to my hood by
Why you
Young
gotta
G.
say that?
Oh no! Since you're being funny, okay, I'll
That's not
share.
romantic at
I'll
all.
share my
We
virginity
do
song.
it for my
Hell.
Hood.
I'll
Every
sh-
time I do it,
I lost my
do it.
I know
virginity
you lying.
to "Same
No,
Damn
true story.
Time" by Future.
Same damn time by Future.
Gucci
At the same
Wally.
Y'all got some terrible virginity
Yeah.
songs.
That's what I lost my virginity to. "Same Damn Time" by Future.
That is terrible.
I wear
Period. Was
Gucci.
it
That
two
might-
people
that
in
might
there?
turn your
You
whole-
and oh,
Hello.
It was me and him, but it was radio too. It won't like it
Oh,
won't
see,
know.
now
So they had
that's
commercials
It
and
was
We
everything.
had
radio.
a CD.
99.5.
They had background music so they ain't get caught.
Man,
Y'all nasty.
imagine having sex in a church
But-
commercial.
Okay,
Come
but
on.
we wanted
No,
to talk about shacking up
It
too, though.
led to me shacking up for the
Ooh.
first time.
Oh yeah.
That was your
But
first
y'all was
time?
slow
Ever
dancing in
shacking
the living
up,
room.
yeah. We
slow
was slow-
dancing.
we was
That's
slow
a
dancing
whole
in the
nother
living
vibe.
Right.
Oh my
know what
God.
I'm
To
saying?
what song?
That's a vibe.
It wasn't no music, baby.
Oh, Lord.
So y'all was
no
naked
fucking
slow
music.
dancing.
This nigga was
It wasn't
working.
no
Y'all was
music,
slow
baby.
dancing with no music?
She was naked, that's why.
We were
Oh
naked,
man, he
No,
was.
so-
finessing
He was
game.
working.
Was
I'm
the
gonna try
nigga
to make
singing
a
to you
long
or
story.
something?
No, I'm trying to make a
That
long
nigga
story
say,
short.
I
Oh,
was all
man.
alone.
At my job, I planned our holiday party, and he didn't come. I was like, "Why you ain't come to my party? You fuck with me and that." And he was like, "I was gonna save a dance for you," and then he danced.
Oh my
Oh, y'all
God.
danced?
That nigga.
He
That nigga
danced
was
right into them
Oh
drawers.
God, he
Finesse
How long
them
did it
drawers.
last?
That's
Just
wild.
kind of dance a little bit like that, grab a little.
No,
bit.
how long did your shacking up
Shacking
last?
up last, yeah.
Okay, it lasted about a half a year, and then we were together when I came out here. We was gonna live a dream, and, and then it just fell apart. It was bad because I've never shacked up before, and I've always been quote unquote independent, and it was the worst time of my life because when you shack up, baby, y'all could break up, and then where the fuck you go?
Right.
Real.
Where
That
the fuck
part.
you go?
Now you in a contract for real, for real.
Yes.
But let me ask you a
Yeah.
question though. We talking
why I
about
put my name
fucking on the first date,
Yeah.
right? That's the topic.
Yeah.
Do you think had you made him wait longer, it
No.
would have mattered how long y'all stayed together?
Hell.
No, I don't think it would have mattered.
That's what I be thinking
But
sometimes.
for the
That shit don't matter, dog.
So again, when for that is about the particular person.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what their love language is, how they act, what their priorities are, is really what's gonna determine whether you fuck on the first night and y'all stay together
I
or
feel
not
that.
fuck on the first night. And because if they have priorities and y'all have goals to achieve together and y'all focused on that and that's the intimacy that y'all have,
Mm-hmm.
then the sex part don't really matter until later. Like, oh, we did it, celebrate, fucking, you know what I'm saying? I think it's really that. It depends on each person. So I don't
Okay.
think it would have mattered. He would have fucked whoever he fucked. I don't even know. Like, you know what?
He would have
That
fucked
was the
whoever he
most
fucked.
Subliminal, like not subliminal, but
You push it to the back of your brain.
no, I was just like in a daze because I thought I had the best life. I thought this was the one that I was gonna be with forever.
Oh yeah.
But somehow this nigga
You was
was
delusional,
still
right? You was delusional.
messing with other people. Good God, we live together.
They'll do
I
that.
be
That
like
boy
that.
good.
But I mean,
That boy-
Girl,
y'all
be
live
like
together,
that.
but y'all ain't.
They'll do that.
Don't mean nothing.
don't
Don't
take
stop
long.
shit.
outdoor hoes can go anywhere.
stop shit.
Y'all
They
ain't,
don't
y'all
gotta
ain't like
come
married or
home.
nothing like this, so I mean,
But I should have known. It was
Jesus
red flags
Christ,
before we
Fabo.
moved.
look, bro,
But,
Y'all
that's
ain't
life.
married
Shit.
enough.
Yeah.
That's life,
Me.
huh?
What
He
was
bamboozled.
I'm
I ain't
thinking
never
that thing
shacked
must have been alright though.
It fit like a glove.
Face
Jesus
ass.
Christ.
And that's
Face
what
ass.
that's what gets you.
I ain't
That's
never
what had
shacked
us
up, but
stuck.
me and my wife did have sex on the first date.
Okay.
Fit like a
first
glove,
night.
didn't it?
And we've been together for 12 years.
Period.
And
Oh,
the first
yeah.
time we ever lived together was when we got married. After we got married.
Okay, so y'all didn't do the shacking up thing.
Hell no.
Y'all think shacking
And
up
I had
helped?
my own house at 15.
Do you think it would have helped or hurt? You think it helped you that y'all didn't shack up?
Yeah, I think it
Boys
did.
is different.
Really?
I think it did help.
Can you give me that perspective? Because I always feel like you gotta live with a
I've
motherfucker.
been living with her for less time than I've been with her. You
Okay.
feel me? So through them 12 years, we've only been married for 9 of those years. You feel me?
Okay.
But those first 3 we weren't together. So it gave me a chance to miss her. We didn't get to see each other every day. We wasn't like all up under each other and shit like
For
that.
real.
And
Yeah.
it still gave us a chance to learn each other because I had my own place
Yep.
and I could still go and kick it with her.
Yeah.
When she was, at school and shit like that. So it really didn't matter whether or not we was living together, you feel me? I just needed to know the type of person she was in order to know like
Is this
whether I
it?
wanted to
This
be
it?
around her
or not.
at all, you feel me? So once we got married, it's like, all right, I know I like you enough to be around you this
Big
much,
facts, yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
and so
so
let's do
I'll
it
be with
again and let's just
So y'all,
move
so
in
that
together.
getting married and moving in together, that's experiencing it for the first time together
yeah, we
is like a
experiencing
new
everything
together. Yeah, that's
So whatever
kinda
come
dope.
through.
How
I
long
think
y'all
that's
been
a beautiful
married?
thing.
We've been married for it'll be 9 years in October.
I think it's kind of dope.
So
Yeah.
that's like bringing back to like our ex. Like you can't see. So really, what it does, if you live together early, I feel like it brings out all those things without developing the love to not bypass, but like love you through the shit that
When
I
you-
don't like.
When
Yeah.
you live
Like,
together before you married,
you know
you
what I'm
want
saying?
married qualities before you actually
even-
get a ring.
Yeah, so it's not
you expect
fair
that
to
motherfucker to
anyone.
do some shit
Yep.
that they do when you married, but y'all just living together.
Or
yeah.
it's
like practice.
What I'm saying
Y'all,
is
but why? What is you
Doing wife
practicing
shit for
what it's saying is like when you
Somebody
love somebody
ain't your husband.
unconditionally,
Yeah.
it means that you love them beyond the shit that you don't like. Cause
Facts.
even truth be told, I know a lot of people who are married and I'm not even gonna say half, maybe like 20% of the shit their husband, spouse, or whatever do, they don't like that shit.
It's
But
always gonna be something
everything
about
else-
somebody that
exactly.
you don't like.
Yeah.
So, but
That's why I don't
everything
never-
else they like.
that's why I don't
But
believe
you
in
get a
soulmates.
chance when you don't live together. You get a chance to love them up into that level of like 80, and then when you move in together, it's that 20%. But this motherfucker clip their toenails in the kitchen,
And I don't
but
like
I
it.
love them though.
But I don't like it.
I'm gonna sweep it up,
Yeah.
type
So
shit.
so wait.
Yeah, we'll probably
before
have
you
to
say
talk about
something
that.
too.
Yeah.
I don't know where it came from.
So I had the experience to be with my son dad, like I said, for 19 years. So we did the shacking up. We
From the
did the
get-go?
whole thing. Yeah, like he was a dope boy, so he took care of me. So it was more like as in when he moved in, we ended up getting our own place and all that. And so to have that experience with someone, and I didn't have my son until I was 26, so I waited. But to get that experience with somebody and to not be with that person, because I'm single now, and not to be with that person, I'm like with Fabo. I would rather have our own place. Like whoever I be with, we're not about to move in. We're not about to do the whole you move in with me or move in with you. No, you need your own place so I could be able to be me, and then if we get married or whatever, then we can. Or if not, if we even get married, you can have your own shit. I can have my own shit. Like,
Hey, like you shaking
For real.
up.
I've shacked up before, and like we did the living in one room together, and then it expanded to where I had my own room, he had his own room.
yeah.
It was the opposite. Like
It was like, circumstances changed, so it went from us sharing a room to where we had more space to where I had a room, he had a room.
Oh, it went this way.
Yeah, so it's like that was like to me that was doesn't matter if I get married or whatever. Just from that experience, I need my own room.
Yes.
I get you.
I need my at the very least. I'm
and
gonna need my own
That's
room.
something
Yeah.
I said before. Like
think
if we
so.
get
Like,
married,
Even if we
beautiful.
Argue.
sleep together every night, like I want my own room.
Yep, and I
Like,
think
you know
he
what
should
I'm
have his
saying?
own
She
And he
should.
should, and he should have his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think
Yeah.
separate rooms
I think
is
it's a beautiful-
important.
Like a man
I
cave
love
and a
it.
she shed type
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, because
I love
I
it.
had both experience, and I
Yeah.
think just like you said, just being your own person, but he be his own person, then we come together.
Yeah,
Come
we
together
probably
like butt
gonna
cheeks.
sleep together every
I might
night,
have-
but it's like,
we
bro,
gonna
I
fuck
want my
together,
own
we
room.
gonna be
about
together,
having
but you
3
have your own
bedrooms.
space.
Your room, his room, and then the room.
The room.
The room,
But y'all gonna have to share that room too.
for real.
Yeah.
But we share
Yeah,
that
so-
room when we
That
need
share
to share
that room, yeah.
You
But
know what I'm
okay,
saying? The
yeah.
boom boom room.
See, we had a situation where it was like damn near. It was a 5-bedroom, so we had an office, a studio, like he made
that
his
sound like
music and
fun.
stuff.
Yeah,
And
dang.
I had my room, his room. Then we had a
Oh,
little
yeah.
workout room.
And that's how it should be.
All right.
And so
Yeah.
been in every room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
space is important. That no, when it comes to shacking up, space makes a hell
No,
of a
I think
difference.
just being
You
in a
ain't lying about
relationship.
that,
I feel like
I don't
that-
want to see your ass when I'm
makes-
mad.
Exactly, D. I feel like that in relationships, period, bro.
Yes.
Sometimes space is important.
Yeah.
You gotta give a
Yes.
motherfucker a chance to breathe.
Physical
Yeah.
space.
Yes.
Big
We are
fact.
Yes.
not.
You gotta give a motherfucker a chance to breathe.
Yeah, you
Sometimes-
gotta have your own.
Yeah,
You got to
sometimes
get in
folks-
where you fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes folks be wanting
Gotta
to,
get in where you fit in.
Get in where you fit in.
decompress on their own.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Big time.
But sometimes you need people, and speaking of needing people, man, that's what we getting into right here, man. This topic of the night, we're gonna try to run through it a little bit, man. It's called "Get In Where You Fit In." So, Kayla wanted to talk about this because, like I said, I thought it was very important that we hit on it tonight. Just needing people, the importance of finding your tribe when you're living in a new city. There's a video in the Navy when you join the Navy. It's called the First 48, and it shows you what happened to your life if you meet the wrong tribe in the first 2 days, and how he met these people and his career went to shit, and he met these people and he had like a successful career. And that's more important than people understand. You know what I'm saying? When you get somewhere and you run in the wrong crowds, we grown as fuck. You should know you're in the wrong crowd, but sometimes you don't. You're just empathetic to people and shit, and you start giving these new friends chances, and reality is like they holding you back, and you don't know that. So the importance of finding a tribe, man. So we're gonna get into it. Kayla, I want you to talk about your experience coming here in San Diego and finding your tribe. Do you feel like you found the right tribe, or you feel like you still finding
I
them?
mean, yeah. So I've been in San Diego. I'm from Virginia, but I've been in San Diego for a little over 2 years now. And for a while there, first I came to LA and I was there for a couple months. Then I transitioned to San Diego. And one of the things that I feel like I lack coming from where I'm from is black people. So like for me, like I was this close to giving up on San Diego because I'm like, bro, where the fuck are the black people?
Right.
Like, I was like, I'm about to go back to LA. Like, I'm telling, like, I was like, bro, and it was in therapy where I'm talking to Lex is my therapist. And I was telling her, and I was like, bro, like I need community, like where this is like a culture shock for me type shit. And she was telling me, she was like, oh, check out these events, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And so that's what led me, like, just from going to Black Expression and Articulated Combat, that led me to meeting Black people. Like, I was like, okay. And so then I just met people, and then from there, this is like everything has transpired to where like again like I've now become a part of this podcast, and like one, that was on my vision board for this year, and two, like to be a part of a podcast, and two, like to be a part of like a tribe, like a family and shit, like that's very important because like it will make it or break your whole experience in life if you don't have a good tribe. Like I'm gonna say if you don't have a good tribe, and I feel like I'm very grateful. Like I said, I was like, this is gonna be my I love y'all niggas little speech. But it is because it's like, bro, like it has made a complete difference in the last 3 months that I've known everyone and how I've like how much I've enjoyed life, like in general. So yeah, that's what I guess I'm grateful for.
It's
So
a beautiful thing.
That's what's up.
yeah.
That's dope.
Happy to be here.
Glad to have you, OG.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Good energy all the time. I agree with that. Tori?
me too.
I mean, it's very important because honestly, like I mentioned before, the guy that I shacked up with, that's why I'm here. I thought that we were going to live happy ever after, and that didn't happen. And again, like you said, Kayla, I was looking for us. And I could count them on my hands. I think I had someone visit me, and we literally counted 5 people from that whole time they visited. They visited for a week. I live out in, Otay, when it first started getting developed, and we counted 5 black people. And we went to eat, we went to the grocery store, and it was like scare us. And then then I rolled into a deployment and then COVID, and I didn't see no one. But I met you guys, right? So a lot of you guys are new. I'm meeting you in the last couple of years, but I met Ball first. Yeah. And like I kind of want to tell a little origin story or whatever, how
Hilarious,
I came here. Well, hilarious. Wow, that's crazy. I don't remember all of it, so we got to piece it together, right?
Okay.
So I remember it was like a Super Bowl party that someone I knew from back when I lived in Virginia invited me to the Super Bowl party. You remember that?
Yeah, he was the original host of Indica Live.
I didn't want to say it, but yes, he was. And so he was the original host of Indica Live, and I had been telling him I had my own personal podcast. It was called Potpourri, because we might talk that shit, might get a little stinky. Don't worry about that. It's dead and gone. But nonetheless, I told him I wanted to do a podcast, and then he worked in the shop, whatever, how we met everybody here, and then I met you by going to the house.
Party, yeah.
Tell him about that party.
Couple game nights, man. Nah, the party was lit. It was crazy. But before he,
Lit.
it was the fucking, what's that name party was?
The Super Bowl.
Super Bowl party was crazy. But you had came for a game night before too, cause like they was hanging out. He was my roommate, by the way. Dude was my roommate, and so Tori still coming around, whatever. So I'm like, all right, dude, found him a little. I thought that was his gal and shit, and then he was like, nah, this is my friend, whatever the fuck.
Why you laughing? Nigga, when niggas tell a story and laugh early, don't nobody know what's funny, nigga.
Right, for real.
It's not funny.
So anyway, they was more than
It's not
friends.
funny.
A little more than friends, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it was funny because of the way it kind of all escalated out. But long story short, this came from it. You know what I mean? Like this podcast came from it. You know what I
to
mean?
be
So
honest,
crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like I am the originator.
she's
Y'all
really
Face
not.
ass.
She's
So
really
Indica
not.
Live, no bullshit.
Okay.
Everybody had their goals and vision boards, right? You wanted to be in radio for a long time, all your life, pretty much. And our producer and owner of the shop, whatever, wanted to do this. Kind of, he had this vision of black market TV and all of this, right?
Yeah.
And then I had my vision, and I met this individual who was the original host of Indica Live, and I told him that I want to do a podcast. He was the link, right? He worked here, knew the producer, knew Ball, all of that. And he no.
Somebody said you used that nigga.
He wanted to. I feel like he wanted to do this because of me, kind of thing. And so he started learning how to.
So she feel like she the originator.
Well, she the one said that she brought up the topic.
We
Well,
already
I'm
had
just
a
saying.
podcast.
I'm just saying. Like he wanted to do this because of me.
Like, I
because
don't
when
know.
it all
I knew.
when it all falls down, I didn't want to be with him. And what'd he do?
Oh my God!
Tell him what he did.
What did he do?
We don't know. He's
That nigga disappeared,
Anyway, Tori, whatever.
Wow, so that was what
Whatever
happened.
Tori did to that man, we've never heard from him. Wherever you at, brother, if you watching this, we hope you're okay.
Oh damn.
Ghosted the whole situation.
Wow.
Ghosted
No, that nigga
he
Damn.
goes to everybody, bro.
The whole
That's-
I was
situation.
like, Tori, I don't know what you did to that man,
Wow.
G.
He
But
was like, I'm cutting everybody
when he
off.
left, it was
Pull up,
crazy because when he
yeah.
left, it was like, okay, this podcast is done. And then Black was like, y'all got us fucked up. We finna rise.
And so that's why we have so much like technical difficulties because the guy who knew how to do it
Left.
dipped on our ass.
Black like, man, what the fuck?
And
But Black be doing his
Black
thing.
be working,
No,
bro.
let's shout out to Black.
You doing your thing, Black.
He learning this shit
Catch
every
the
day.
strain.
He
And he
watching
didn't even
YouTube
know.
videos.
Black
funny-
man
Got
be
it.
working,
It's
bro.
funny you saying that because, like I said, you never know who you might meet that's gonna bring people together.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You
So
never know.
He brought us together.
he brought everything together. For
And
the
that's
most part.
crazy.
To
You
be
know what I'm
honest, when he left, I thought nobody wanted to fuck with me because they didn't know that we were on that level with each other because it wasn't known and we just kept it whatever it was
Yeah.
because it wasn't supposed to be that.
saying?
Yeah.
And when it all came out, he was like, I'm leaving the podcast. Just sent the message to the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, yo, what's up? What's going on? What's going on?
Tori had
I
broke that
to-
man heart behind the
well,
scenes.
He left, and then I had
Tori
I
not
felt like I
telling
had-
her.
Oh God, she
Why?
was telling her side
What
of the
you
story,
do,
bro.
Tori?
On everything. This
She
is what
did
we
not
skipping over, bro.
do-
I'm not gonna say
We-
too much
this
because
is
I
what
don't
we
want
skipping over.
to do that
So-
to my
What's
boy.
your side of the story?
Yeah.
Because you
I-
did something to that
What
man
did
to
you
make
say
him
to
leave.
him? Because you was out. You was obviously shacking up with him.
I didn't shack up with that man.
No, he
want-
shacked up with you.
No, he wanted to shack up, and I don't like that shit. I don't like that. No, he did. He posed the question to me. It was like weird. Like, hey, what do you want to do? We can do 5 things. It was like the weirdest shit I've ever had.
Come on, now you
experienced.
giving all the man shit out.
Oh,
It don't
man,
matter.
he gave
No,
you-
no,
My
nobody
nigga
know
gave
this
you a
man.
list of
It's
ultimatums.
almost like that guy from TikTok. What is that? The unknown man in Georgia.
Yeah.
So this the unknown man in
he
San Diego.
asked, hey, either we can be together,
Yeah.
either we can have a baby,
Uh-oh.
or we can never speak to
Shout
each
out to
other
Ty.
again, or we can crash and burn. And I forgot the 5th one.
Oh fuck.
And my answer was, let's crash and burn.
Face
Let's
ass.
crash and burn.
It was like,
Oh,
So with that being
like
said,
Let's
That man
crash and
left.
burn.
we haven't heard
That
from him
man
since.
left
Wow.
and never
And
spoke.
honestly, I didn't want to do the podcast with her because I was like, it's gonna feel too weird,
on,
G.
man.
I'm telling you the truth. I was like, I don't want that nigga mad at me. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
wow.
Hey, look, hold on. Y'all remember
Life
like
going on and shit.
3 episodes ago, $1,500.
$1,500.
Yeah.
$1,500.
Oh, see,
Look,
yeah.
no,
Relax.
my car
Leave what
broke
you
down.
gonna
$3,600 coochie going for sale. $3,600 coochie
How much is it?
going for sale. $3,600.
My
Yeah,
man,
wait,
He
nah.
put that motherfucker on the market,
no.
boy.
That's tax season prices right there.
Oh,
You gotta wait till
but
tax
you know
season.
But
I
you know
ain't
what?
mad at him,
What's
my
really the
nigga.
fucked up thing is I really felt like they wouldn't fuck with me no more because of that
him.
whole situation. Because
Yeah.
he literally, they were friends before I came along.
Right.
Have you talked to him? In how
Not
many years?
at all.
3 years.
It's been more than that about.
Cause you
4
seen the
years.
episode y'all did after he left. He was
Right?
like, fuck these niggas,
Fuck
bro.
the whole
like
way
that
nigga,
guy.
He
man.
was like, I ain't never
Yeah,
coming
you
back
look
fucking
like a
with these
traitor.
niggas.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you look like a
You're a
traitor.
traitor.
I
No,
said
that
that
man
too. I said I'm gonna feel like a traitor.
That nigga, hey, we was just talking about ghosting motherfuckers earlier. He ghosted y'all.
But I
No,
think when it
big
comes to
time.
maturity,
Y'all did to him.
I think a grown ass man would have
Should have a
understood it. Yeah,
conversation.
would have had a conversation about it.
she told him.
You know what
He
I'm
didn't
saying?
even tell
He
y'all
told-
what
No,
was
I'm
going
talking
on.
about with his
His
friends.
boys.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wasn't
She
friend,
had to
you
be
was
the
his
one to
roommate.
tell them.
Nah, it was more than that. That
They
was
was
my nigga.
friends.
Yeah, it was my nigga.
Oh damn,
So it's
that's
like,
dirty.
yeah. So it
That
is
was a
what it
dirty
is.
moment.
But I mean, like some people get emotional and they let that shit take over.
To be
man. So
honest,
it's-
it was you,
He was whipped.
Boogie,
It was the coach.
and Black.
Boogie,
They
yeah,
were
Black. Yeah,
all
we was all
close
tight.
friends.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all talking too much. Okay,
Right.
but y'all telling.
People putting
Fucking
pieces
Too much,
together,
right?
man.
Back to back. So for me, how
Oh,
I came
Lord,
into the
this girl-
tribe, because of Smokey Okie. We're gonna
Nice.
have that at 9 o'clock. But what happened was
shit.
how I brung everybody into the middle of this was I came up to Smokey
She the link.
Okie. I am the link. I'm for real. I came up to Smokey Okie by myself because of Tay. He's family, and I came to support and loved the vibe. The vibe was right, and it was at Dream Radio. Shout out to them. And I loved it. I loved the vibe. And then I told our producer Black, I'm like, I've been wanting to do a podcast. So the next time I went to, I think, Articulated Combat with Lex, told Lex, you got to come to Smokey Okie with me. She came with me. And we've been here ever since. And then I told my girl Ty, and then we all just been vibing. It's a good vibe.
I love that.
You know,
energy,
yeah, it's
bro.
the energy.
Collecting
is-
people like Pokemon, just like
Yeah.
Like, bringing
low-key.
Yeah.
the people
So
together.
it is about the tribe. It's about the people you be around and the people you connect with. And I
Yeah.
connect with y'all. And I usually don't connect with people. And I bring a lot of people that I love into this. So hopefully we be doing this for a long time and we
Big
can go
facts.
and fucking be superstars, y'all.
We going to Tulum.
It's my favorite day of the week, man. Thursday.
Thursday.
Like I
Looking
look
forward to
forward
it.
to this every week. Like
y'all know it's about that time anyway.
Yeah.
Get ready to sing.
Smoke
Fabo, you got
it.
something to say before we get up out of here?
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I enjoy coming up here. I
Yeah.
enjoy kicking it with y'all, bro.
Yes, sir.
I come up here to help.
What's your
and-
origin?
Yes.
How you met us? What's
Oh,
up?
how I met y'all? I met y'all. Shit. I came up here to get my hair cut at first.
Yeah.
Shout out to Indica Barber
Yeah,
Studios.
Shout out to Indica Barber
Yeah.
Studios. I came up here to get my hair cut one day, and then just consistently coming back to get my hair cut.
Yeah.
I discovered the podcast, and I was like, you know what? Then I had a few homeboys that was up here too. You know, I knew Joe and all that shit, so
Oh, yeah.
I used to
Shout
come
out
up
to
this
Joey.
bitch and be like, hey, bro, you need me to help with anything?
Yeah.
I'm always willing to help out.
And Fabo
move,
got that vibe.
move some tables, move some chairs or something
Shout
like
out to
that.
Fabo.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I just started coming up here after that.
And I love your name, Country Cousin, because
Thank
yes,
you. I
I
am
feel
your
like
country cousin.
He
I feel like you
is.
are my country
I'm your
cousin.
favorite country
Hell
cousin.
yeah.
Big facts, bro. Well, we appreciate
I
you
can't wait
being
till
here,
this
man.
baby come.
Most definitely,
So I can
man.
see.
No,
When
we
the-
said
when-
all
when
y'all
the
be
due date?
for sure,
November
for sure.
10th is the due date, but I
November
think he's gonna come
10th.
on October.
Oh, you about to have a
on
Scorpio.
Halloween.
Shout out to Scorpio.
I hope he come on Halloween.
Got a new member of the
Ooh,
family.
yeah.
Oh
coming.
yeah, and also we doing the 4L experience. I having another king party. It's not a
Hello.
lingerie party, but it is a king party. So it's the 4L experience.
Hey.
The 4L stand for leather, lace, latex, and leashes.
And look at ball, because his
Hello.
balls is out. Let's do it.
I'm
So,
trying to
yeah,
walk
man,
him like a
it's,
dog.
I'm
October
trying to be on
14th.
some lace.
I'm trying to walk him like a
Lace
dog.
back.
What's the date? Shout out to
It's
David.
October 14th. It's gonna be in the Barrio Logan area. We're gonna be
Yeah.
in there all night. It started at 9 o'clock. Make sure y'all come on time so y'all can see the full experience.
Yes, sir.
I got a dominatrix coming through. I got a dancer coming through. We're gonna play games.
I'm wearing sunglasses.
I mean, you can do that.
Me
You can
too.
wear a mask.
You're going to be naked with sunglasses
You
on.
can wear a mask if you want to.
I'm wearing
Nigga, we know
sunglasses
that's
too.
You can find
They
your-
know me. I'm Toya
yeah.
Body. What you
you
mean?
can find a fly little mask if you want to. I had plenty of people coming there.
I had a mask
flash
on.
mask
I
on,
can't
bro.
wear no-
They go in there.
I took mine off. I promise you.
I promise you,
I need
people.
It was hot.
I promise you, people will
Y'all
never
know
know
who
who
this
he
is
is
here.
with that mask
Yes,
on. I guarantee you.
But
I
yeah,
want to do the
You be surprised how the Batman mask actually works.
not the back.
No, it's fire. Straight up.
Oh God, the
Straight
little
up.
Robin when he put that bit right across his eye, that shit worked. I done seen people come in that bitch. I be having to look in their face like, nigga, who that is?
I'm crying. But
Right,
yeah,
Out there looking like Zorro. Oh God, for real, Pied Piper in that bitch.
I do got a whip.
But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all come through for the king
Big
party.
facts. Y'all ready?
Hell yeah.
Oh yes.
Y'all make sure y'all come through for the
Oh, we
party.
gotta shout out our sponsors, all that.
Go ahead.
All
Yeah.
that.
You want to do it?
Shout out.
Right.
Shout out to
She ain't going to let me do it. So I'm going to let her.
look,
Her smile.
shout out to
Right.
Red Cup Gang.
Good job.
Shout
I
out
had
to
to read
y'all.
Right.
Look, Red Cook Gang. Shout out to y'all. We also want to give a shout out to In the Cut Studios,
That's
Black
good.
Market TV.
Okay.
And then we also want to give a shout out to Mr. Hook Up in the back.
There it is.
Yes.
Tight.
And then we want to Dream Radio.
Dream Radio, of course.
Dream Radio. All right now.
And
The high angle, baby.
the high angle.
And the High Angle, my favorite
yes.
bald headed man.
And also two sneaker fixation.
Period.
All right now.
Nigga fixation.
Oh yeah, shout out to Good Gas. I'm gonna holler at you later, girl.
Yes.
Thank you,
washing
Caleb, for
cars.
shouting out all those fines.
All right, y'all.
You wanna say
Look, yeah, hold on.
Sign off.
I'm gonna give it back to you.
No. I'm going to let the D. You want to sign off? You want to say goodbye?
Just want to say goodbye, and you guys always tune in every other Thursday. We got that Smoky Okie.
Yeah.
We got the In the Cuts, and we just a vibe. We fly
Big facts.
like hella.
Appreciate
and also
you.
too, I gave my people some of their sneaker clips.
I got my clip right here.
I wish I would have went first. I would have picked that one.
Man, watch that.
I was like, I got a brown
But you
one.
like brown.
I got them in
I got a
Leon.
brown one.
Yeah.
I ended up
Thank you,
going
D, for
brown.
my weed clip.
All right.
This
Tori?
is not a weed clip.
It is
Tori,
a
you
roach
want-
clip.
Tori, you wanna
It's
say
a roach clip, but it's
No,
also
it's
a
not.
card clip for.
No, it's for
It's a
when I get them
keychain.
big nails and I
Yes,
gotta get
it's
my,
a card
I gotta pay
clip.
the toll road and
Yeah.
I gotta do it like
card
that.
clip.
You can do it with your Visa card, any kind of card. You just
Yeah.
take it out.
It's
I'm
a
using
gas
this for my
now.
blunts and only the blunts. Tori, you want to say goodbye to the peoples?
I do because tomorrow starts this round 2.
Okay.
30-day challenge.
Ooh.
Everybody here has been added. If y'all want to be, if y'all here today and y'all want to be added to the 30-day fit challenge with Tori the Body, let me know y'all IG name. Add you to the group. It starts tomorrow. I'm
Yeah.
excited for it, and this time I'm gonna do before and afters.
Okay, because you should
I'm
did
gonna
mine the
encourage
first
before and
time.
after.
Yeah,
I
for
should
real.
have,
Yeah.
but I didn't. But we evolve and we
Don't even worry
change.
about it.
Yeah.
I'm in that thing, but I'm fat.
Shout out.
Progress is
Let you know right
progress,
now.
man. I did it. Shout
I'm a
out, man.
big
I
nigga.
ain't gonna lie. I testify. It worked. It worked for me. You know what I'm saying? I
Ain't
was
nothing
running
to
looking
it
like
but to
Santa
do
Claus,
it. I'm
baby.
excited.
And keep coming back.
Straight up. I'm a
Keep
big
coming back,
nigga.
just like that. Yeah, man, we up out of here, man. It's In the Cut Live, man. Season 4, episode 1, man.
ready
Had a
to
good time
sing.
with y'all tonight, man. Like I said,
Let's
shout out
get
to the
it.
Red Cut Gang once again, man. Shout out to Dream Radio 619, man, down the street, man. The members only lounge. So shout out to Hookah Man Tays in the building. Shout out to High Angle, and shout out to In the Cut Live, Barber
Period.
Studios, man. This has been a production of Black Market TV, man. We up out of this thing. Thank you so
Amen,
much.
amen.
All right, y'all.
Who's singing first?
Kayla.
Yeah.
I don't mind starting it off.
Yeah.
Something to
So y'all.